In today's news, Hopkinson found guilty of the murder of Catherine Pickering. Recent trip strengthens BVI's ties with China and Southeast Asia. CPD-certified training will be held on March 26th. Hopkinson found guilty of the murder of Catherine Pickering. ELMORE STOUTT High School resumed in-person learning. Santiago and Pirates collect victories in the opening games. We have the details of this and much more when 284 News returns. Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman by yours truly, Ron Grant, presents Season 7. Introducing Travi Rose, Creative Director. Alex Lake, Businessman. Sean Black, Cinematographer. Dakari Wheatley Adams, Content Creator. Donandre Millwood, Educator and Musician. Hashim Dream, Entertainer. James Todman Sr., Contractor. Dr. Albert Tompkins, Psychotherapist. Walter Barrett, Author. Rakim Todman, Producer and Engineer. Kamal Letson, Photographer. Roosevelt Smith III, Sales Manager and Hospitality Professional. Leland Abraham, IT Technician and Cybersecurity Analyst. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 7, every Wednesday at 8 p.m., exclusively on 284 Media. Get ready to reason, reflect, and redefine yourself through the stories of real-life heroes. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 7, Raising a Generation of Greatness. Voted Top 35 Gentleman Podcast worldwide by FeedSpot and BI Icon Award winner. Beginning our newscast on the local scene, it was announced on Tuesday, February 25th, 2025 by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution that Akeem Hopkinson was found guilty of the murder of Catherine Pickering. The matter involved the robbery of Marcel Pickering of $2,950 United States currency and the unconscionable murder of Catherine Pickering, her mother. 8 persons were indicted by the Director of Public Prosecutions for different roles played, of course, in the commission of various offenses. They are Hopkinson. He was indicted for murder, robbery, possession of a prohibited firearm, and possession of a firearm with intent to endanger life. He was found guilty by a juror on all counts. Shamar Robinson was indicted for the robbery which he planned with Hopkinson and Grant and pled guilty. Kishoy Alexander, Richard Harpassard, and Jordan Jackson were all indicted with Akeem Hopkinson and Grant and for possession of a prohibited firearm. Tiffany Smith and Tian Smith pled guilty for assisting offenders for hiding the firearm used in the offense, which was never recovered. Shamik Grant was acquitted after the judge upheld the no case to answer. And of course, more details as it pertains to the sentencing will be shared. Premier Minister of Finance, Dr. the Honorable Natalie D. Whitley, has declared his recent Asia mission trip a success, highlighting, of course, the key achievements in strengthening the British Virgin Islands' relationship with the greater China market and exploring new opportunities in the Southeast Asia. Speaking in the House of Assembly on Monday, February 24th, Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalie Whitley outlined how the 7-day mission allowed the BVI to reinforce its presence within the region, of course, engage in critical discussions and financial services stakeholders, as well as meeting and exploring the educational opportunities for the British Virgin Islands with the students within the Asia-Pacific region.
The goals of the mission were broadly formulated to include the following: providing reassurance to the Greater China market of BVI's commitment to servicing the region with our financial services products for the long term, greater alignment of the BVI's financial services product with innovation centers across China focused on producing the technology of the future, establishing foundations for the BVI's entry into new markets into Southeast Asia via Malaysia's International Financial Center, and seeking out greater opportunities for cooperation and tertiary education for BVI students in the city of Macau. Madam Speaker, I can proudly report that each of these goals was successfully achieved over the course of the 7-day visit, from which the territory will benefit as we follow up on the opportunities afforded us by engaging in person.
The delegation, which included Territorial At-Large Representative, the Honorable Lorna G. Smith, OBE, and 8th District Representative, the Honorable Marlon A. Penn, held industry roundtables and meetings with corporate services providers in Hong Kong. Now, according to Premier Whitley, these sessions provided valuable feedback on the financial services landscape as the industry navigates evolving global challenges.
In Hong Kong, we hosted 2 industry roundtables and smaller meetings with our leading corporate service providers and law firms, representing the largest percentage of BVI company incorporations. This meeting was a follow-up to the Financial Services Commission's led industry meetings held in January on the technical transition of BVI's system for holding beneficial ownership data from BOSS to the Virgin system. In our government-led meetings, I outlined the general long-term vision for the future of BVI's financial services industry and reinforced our commitment to the China market for the longer term in the midst of the numerous changes within our industry and international finance. We were able to directly hear the views and feedback of the practitioners on the changes we are undergoing, as well as challenges faced by our clientele.
Beyond financial services, the Premier addressed the BVI's Asia Abroad program, which provides support for BVI students studying in Malaysia. He noted that the government is not only looking to expand educational opportunities for students, but interested in the studying across the region Pacific region and exploring that to the Public Service Commission.
Our business in China remains strong as BVI continues to be the PRC's largest foreign direct investment partner after Hong Kong, accounting for 30% of inward direct investment. Chinese innovation centers such as the city of Shenzhen are now receiving a larger percentage of foreign direct investment to facilitate production of the technologies of the future. More MOUs such as the 2014 BVI Shenzhen Financial Services MOU will be necessary to align our financial services products with technological innovation and maintain BVI's substantial lead in the market over our competitors.
Asia Mission was a strategic move to solidify the standing in the BVI's financial markets within the Asia-Pacific region, that the territory remains preferred, a jurisdiction within the financial services industry.
Now, I'm pleased to report to this House that the quality of facilities and education offered to our students is first class. The quality of life enjoyed by our students is very high, and they are comfortable in their surroundings while studying. I have seen the facilities firsthand, as well as have spoken to our students to confirm this. And we are therefore seeking to increase the number of scholarship opportunities available over the next few years. Dr. George also toured our associated universities in Hong Kong, Singapore, and Taiwan. As you know, the Asia Abroad program continues to be managed by the BVI's Hong Kong office. And we are on track to have 5 to 10 additional students undertaking studies in the Asia Pacific in August. I strongly encourage all eligible Virgin Islanders to apply as soon as possible to enjoy the free education their government has provided for their betterment and the betterment of the BVI.
Up next, viewers, we have much more on the local scenes. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of wind and flew right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Just give me my service. Yeah. Just give me my service.
Just give me my service.
Make the switch to CCT and get connected today. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Visit any CCT store or call us at 444-4444. CCT, Life Unlimited.
Yo, everything good there?
Bye. This thing got me one way that day.
What do you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, I can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What do you mean? Hey, this ain't like you, know?
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What's your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into you know I watching ball. I've been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hooked, I tell you.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you all so much for sticking with us. Hire BVI recently announced that its comprehensive customer service training program has been officially certified by the Continuing Professional Development Certification Service. This certification affirms the training that meets high standards of professional development and ensures that participants can receive formal recognition of their learning achievements. Corporate trainer within the Hire BVI, Ms. Kadian Farquharson, spoke on the importance of the certification.
It's a one-day seminar, and you'll be introduced or reintroduced to topics such as effective communication in the workplace, conflict resolution strategies, and dealing with both your internal and external customers, among other things. When we think about the impact that we bring to our community in the way that we service them, and as a community that is driven by the tourism sector, customer service is one of those foundational benchmarks that we need to make sure we're always hitting the target. So when we are out there being the face of the different organizations that we service, we are able to say to our customers, we see you, we hear you, and we're giving you the very best that we can.
The first session of the newly CPD-certified training will be held on March 26, 2025 at Hire BVI's training room located at the Skelton Bay Fish Lot. The training will cover essential topics such as effective communication, conflict resolution, and strategies for delivering exceptional customer service experiences, of course, which includes the tourism sector within the Virgin Islands. With the CPD accreditation, participants can be confident that they are receiving valuable industry standard contributions to their professional growth.
As part of our newly minted customer service program, we will be hosting the very first workshop under this brand. It will be on March 26th. We will be hosting it at our training facility in Fish Bay. It's going to be an all-day session. There is a nominal fee, of course. It's $250. So we do encourage business owners, supervisors, managers, or just someone who is committed to continuing to develop themselves to reach out to us. You can contact us 284-442-4473 or info@hirebvi.com, or go to our website to get additional information and to register for this upcoming workshop. And you can find us across all social media pages, Hire BVI.
As part of this very exciting development, Hire BVI is launching a Learn and Earn initiative. Participants will earn points each for their training sessions. Of course, they're gaining valuable experience as well as points to win amazing prizes, including smartphones, gift certificates for lunch, spa treatments, shopping vouchers, and much more. This initiative is designed to encourage continuous learning while rewarding participants for their dedication to professional development.
Just as it says, learn and earn. So the more you learn with Hire BVA, the more you earn with Hire BVA. So pretty much as you attend our workshops or training workshops, you actually will gain points, and then you can redeem these points for points. Okay. For prizes. So differently, we have like iPhone 16 or Samsung S25, other cool prizes in there, spa, dinner vouchers, things of that nature. So once you attend our trainings, you actually gain points. You redeem them for cool prizes.
This training is open to professionals seeking to enhance their customer service skills as well as CPD credits for their professional development portfolios. In addition, participants will receive the CPD certification upon completion of the training, which of course will be used to demonstrate their commitment to ongoing learning and professional development. Employers are encouraged to register their employees for their sessions to boost their team's effectiveness as well as to ensure and deliver exceptional customer service that reflects the well-being of all businesses. By investing in employee development through CPD, certified training and learning, of course, will earn initiative and organizations the appropriate mechanisms to really ensure and increase employee retention and build stronger business reputations. Of course, for more information, you can register at March 26 sessions and visit hirebvi.com or info@hirebvi or call 284-442-HIRE-4472. The Seventh-day Adventist Church in the East End Longwood community will be hosting a series of mechanical training sessions to make women in the community more aware of their vehicles. Pastor Kendrick Glasgow of the Seventh-day Adventist East End Longwood community and Mr. Jacob Adolphus, Public Affairs and Religious Liberty Coordinator, spoke on the importance of these sessions, of course, in educating women about their vehicles.
These events are important for us because we believe as a body, as a believers, that we should impact not just the spiritual aspects of our life, but we are to impact the physical, the mental, the social, and the economical. So these training sessions will help specifically women at this time to be able to maneuver the mechanical world. You know, women are usually taken advantage by mechanics, you know, because they don't know or understand the issues that comes along with cars and repairs. So we are now taking upon this initiative upon ourselves to educate them so that they may not be taken advantage of due to the fact of their lack of education. So these programs, well, specifically this one, is geared to protect, to educate women in relation to car and mechanics repairs.
Director Adolphus spoke on the scope of the event.
So the event, as Pastor Glasgow said, is to help educate women in regards to their vehicles. We have two able mechanics that will be spearheading the class. First and foremost, the class is free.
Okay.
So there's no registration fee. Just show up and learn about your vehicle. And because it's for women, we have a woman mechanic that will be spearheading the class. That's Miss Brathwaite, and we also have another mechanic by the name of Brother Smiley. Those two mechanics are versed in what they do, and so they partner with us so that we can make this event possible for the community in the Eastern Longwood area and beyond. So any woman that is interested, the contact number is there. It's 442-5743. Call and register because we have a limited space, but we want as much as possible. So even if we have to double up on the classes just to accommodate everybody, we will do that.
He also highlighted that the classes will be both in theory and practical.
Yes, so every night what we're going to do is that, for example, if on March 7th, which will be the first class we'll be having, and it starts at 7 p.m., we will speak on engine oil. We will speak about the theory so you can understand the purpose of the engine oil, what the engine oil does for your vehicle, and how you can tell your engine oil is good or bad. And then after that session will run for half an hour. And then at 7:30 now, we'll move outside in the parking lot. And each person would have a part to play. So you will now go to your own vehicle, open your hood, and pull out the dipstick. And you will tell us whether you think the engine oil is good, it needs a change, or whatever the case may be.
In addition, he addressed other areas that will be covered within the training sessions.
One of the reasons we are doing this for ladies, as we said, as Pastor Glasso said earlier, to help them understand their vehicle. So we're doing just the basic stuff. So for instance, we will speak about engine oil. We're going to speak about the coolant, the purpose of the coolant in your vehicle. Hence the reason why you need coolant, antifreeze coolant, and not water. We're going to speak about the transmission oil, the brakes fluid. We're going to even speak about the different emergency lights that would come on, that will be displayed on your dashboard every now and again. So you will know what it means. So if, for example, you see the brakes light come on, you don't keep driving. You try to stop as soon as possible and get it dealt with. So these kind of stuff is what we'll be teaching every night when they come to the class.
Women of all ages across the territory will be encouraged to register and take advantage of this free training that will enable them to be more mechanically inclined.
This event is geared specifically for women. Whether you are married, whether you are single, come out is something that you will greatly benefit from. I should say now that at one time we did this class maybe about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And the women were so excited about what they learned. And what we did is like every session we would review before we start a new session. And the students would actually tell us. We would choose a student and say, okay, you come and tell us what we did last session. And they were so excited. They even asked for stuff that we didn't plan to do. One of the things that they asked for is to teach them how to change a spare tire. And we did show them. Fortunately, some of them already knew. Unfortunately, some of them who didn't know, they didn't even know which part their spare tire was.
Wow.
And when they started to change it, they realized, boy, this is too much work for me to do.
Understood.
Right? But at least they know that where they could find their spare tires. You know, with the new vehicles we have now, the spare tires may not be in the trunk. The battery for the vehicle may not be underneath the hood. So these are stuff that we're going to let them know, you know, based on the type of vehicle you have. This is where the battery will be located. This is where the spare tire would be located. This is how you check for certain things. Now, we know that all the vehicles now are more electronics. And there's a lot of information that will be displayed on your vehicle screen. And because you don't know what the information says, you may just take it to a mechanic and they will charge you just for to read the information, to translate the information.
Understood.
So these are stuff. So we ask the women to please come out and be a part of this skill that will enhance your knowledge.
Up next, viewers, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of it. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny. Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
No, top of power.
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you all so much for sticking with us. After a shift on virtual learning on Tuesday due to weather outage, the ELMORE STOUTT High School resumed in-person instruction today Wednesday, February 26, 2025, Principal Vanessa Garraway confirmed that the issue had been resolved and that students were expected to return to campus for their regular scheduled classes. The disruption on Tuesday, February 25th, forced the school to transition to virtual instructional leadership, with students expected to engage in live online lessons. In her initial communication, Principal Garraway stressed that the shift was not a day off, but rather an adjustment to ensure continued learning. Now that the water supply has of course been issued and addressed, students were urged to arrive on time and prepare for a full day of classes. The principal continued to assure that parents should thereby further developments, updates, and well, of course, stay connected to the ELMORE STOUTT High School page, the RAM's media, as well as the Ministry of Education for updates. The ELMORE STOUTT High School administration has thanked parents for their cooperation during the disruption and looks forward to maintaining a very smooth and transitional environment for any updates that would proceed. Softball teams Santiago and Pirates captured the first two victories in the opening games of the 2025 Classic Softball Tournament on Tuesday, February 25th, in the women's and men's division, respectively. Our Kamal Haynes has more on this report.
The tournament kicked off with an entertaining march past around the Bruley ballpark, which was led by the Adventist Heartbeats Band and the ELMORE STOUTT High School cheerleaders, followed by the competing teams ending on the field. The opening ceremony saw the appearance of special invited guests, including Julio Franco, a former professional Major League Baseball player, who shared the following encouraging words.
It's my first time here in Tortola. I want to thank you for all the people that coordinated this event, having me over. I believe this is the third tournament. The Dominican team won last year. Welcome to all the teams. Welcome to all the teams. From Puerto Rico, people from Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas is going to be here, St. Croix is going to be here. We're going to welcome all of you here, and I'm just happy to be here, to be part of it, and let the best team win.
Also present in the absence of the Premier was the Junior Minister for Tourism and 4th District Representative Honorable Luch Hodge Smith, who shared brief remarks.
We welcome you, both male and female teams. We look forward to the games. There's going to be a wonderful few days until the holiday, the 2nd of March, I understand, from tonight. So we'd like to welcome you. We'd like to have you enjoy the games, be of good sportsmanship, and may the best teams win, of course. Of course, you're all winners. And thank you again to our visiting teams for gracing us with your presence.
The first match saw BVI women up against Santiago, with the visiting team winning 6-3. For Santiago, Felicia Santos, Samantha Figaro, and Yeralda Santos combined for 4 of the team's 7 hits in the victory. They scored 3 runs and drove in none. A single by Brilnis Lizardo following a 6-pitch at-bat put Santiago on the board in the top of the first. Santiago added to their tally early in the top of the 2nd inning when Annabelle Uloa doubled, scoring 2 runs, and on an error scored 1 run. Santiago added 1 run in the 3rd, while Yabalco Ventura singled to center field on a full count, making the score 6-0 at one stage. For the BVI, Shaliqua Foy, Bria Smith, Makeda Foy, and Cloris Scatliff each collected 1 hit. Smith and Scatliff each drove in 1 run for BVI women. In the second game of the night, it all came down to the wire as the Pirates grabbed the victory in walk-off fashion 12-11 over Puerto Rico. The game was tied at 11 in the bottom of the 4th when Devon Bedford singled, scoring 1 run. Both offenses were strong at the plate as Pirates collected 7 hits and Puerto Rico 6 in the high-scoring affair. Pirates flipped the game on its head in the bottom of the 4th, scoring 8 runs on 4 hits to take the lead 12-11. The biggest blow in the inning was a walk-off by Shahid A.J. Collins that drove in 2. Andres Veras earned the win for Pirates. The starter gave up 2 hits and 7 runs, 6 earned over 1 inning, striking out 1 and walking 5. Games continue at the Bruley ballpark every day until the finals on Sunday, March 2nd. Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at Tweet4Media and Tweet4BVI on Instagram and Twitter. Of course, follow us on our WhatsApp channel for daily updates. I'm Ron Grant. Do have a safe and enjoyable evening. A happy Wednesday's wish you all. Goodbye.